Let me tell you a story. Once there was this butterfly, just chilling inside its cocoon, doing whatever butterflies do when they're trying to level up. But then it came time to break free. The whole emerge into the world, become beautiful phase. Except it was struggling, wiggling, stuck, kind of like us when we try to put on jeans that fit last month. Anyway, this guy walks by, sees it struggling, and he's like, "Ah, poor thing. Let me help." So he gently cuts the cocoon open, and boom, butterfly comes out. Success, right? Nope. It flops around, can't fly, wings are weak, and then it dies. Like full tragic butterfly obituary. Why? Because the struggle, the squeezing, the pushing, the fight, was actually necessary to make its wings strong. The very thing that looked painful was what made it capable. Now you might be thinking, bro, why are we talking about butterfly trauma? I already have enough drama in my life. Because, my friend, you are the butterfly. Only instead of eggs, you're stuck in your own head, scrolling through perfect lives, wondering why your life looks like the behind-the-scenes blooper reel. Struggling with college, struggling with career, struggling with, wait, what am I doing with my life again? And somewhere along the way, you start believing this lie. That struggle means failure. That if it's hard, it's wrong. That if you're not succeeding like them, you must be broken. But instead of embracing that, what do? You blame everything. Your luck, your stars, your parents, your internet speed, the fact that you weren't born in Canada or with rich uncles. You often say, why is life so unfair? Why does everything work out for them and not me? As if life is a Netflix series and you were given the budget version. But here's the thing. You're not unfortunate. You're just avoiding the hard parts. You're not unlucky. You're just choosing the comfort zone because it's easy, warm, and has Wi-Fi. But nothing great ever came out of comfort. Take a look at soldiers. They wake up before sunrise. They train like machines, crawl through mud, climb walls, bleed, sweat, fall, get back up like it's nothing. And the result? They can survive alone in the jungle. They can run for miles without breaking down. They can carry their gear, their team, and probably you too, while still dodging bullets. They've turned their bodies into weapons, their minds into fortresses. They can beat 10 normal people alone, maybe even 50 if they skipped breakfast. They're not just strong, they're unshakable, unstoppable. Not because life handed it to them, but because they embraced the grind. They didn't whine about how tough it is, they chose to grow through it. Meanwhile, we complain when the gym is on the 3rd floor. Here's the honest truth. If life gave you everything on a plate, you'd get bored. Imagine a video game where you always win. No enemies, no levels, no effort. Sounds fun? Yeah, for the first 5 minutes. It could be. And then you'd uninstall it and say, this game's trash, because it's the challenge that makes it worth it. It's the falling and trying again that makes the win feel good. It proves that you love struggle, even though you act like you don't. You crave it in your movies, in your sports, in your stories. You want to root for the underdog. You just don't want to be the underdog. And yeah, I get it. I've done it too. Compared my day 2 to someone's day 200, felt useless because someone else was achieving while I was overthinking. Blamed my circumstances. Blamed timing. Even blamed Mercury in retrograde once. I don't even know what that means. But eventually, I realized struggle isn't a punishment. It's the process. It's the test before the transformation. It's the messy middle before the masterpiece. So, if you're struggling right now, that's good. If things feel hard, even better. Because that means you're pushing, you're building, you're not settling for average. You're growing wings. And yeah, you might not be flying yet. You might still be flopping around on the ground, looking like a confused chicken nugget. But that's fine. Because one day, when those wings are ready, you'll fly so far that even the ones who doubted you will need binoculars to catch up. So don't avoid the struggle. Lean into it, laugh through it, and let it make you legendary. You're not here to be ordinary. You're here to become something only struggle can create. Now go break that cocoon. The world's waiting to see you fly, even if you trip once or twice on the way out. Thanks for hanging out with my thoughts. Subscribe if you want more of this quiet chaos. And remember, it's okay to think a lot. Just don't keep it all in.